There we go. Okay, welcome in, guys. Let me check my audio. Hello, hello. Hey, Mystic. Hey, Virgo. Apologies for the delay. Let me check my audio. And sorry, I had to handle some things. So apologies for being tardy. Up first, I'm going to have our lovely Michelle. All right, let's get into it. Michelle, I'm so sorry I'm late. Okay, let's get into it, everybody. Michelle wants a general. Okay, Archangel Michael, please open me up to be a clear channel. Protect this live stream, spirit. Bailey, how are you? All right, guys, let's jump into it. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. And you're getting me like super, I don't think I've done readings in like a week. So you're getting me very fresh, Michelle. You're getting me very fresh. Let's see. Two of Pentacles is popping out of the deck. So you could be weighing some thoughts. Should I do this? Should I do that? Let's get into... your energy here. Spirit, show me general reading for Michelle. What does Michelle need to know? They're taking me to your sacral chakra, and I feel like creativity could be a really fun outlet for you right now. Just like creating or coloring or like doing some type of painting, drawing, artistry, knitting, whatever it is that you're into, right? That could be a really fun outlet for you. Spirit, show me. What does Michelle need to know right now? General reading for Michelle. Well, the Ten of Swords wanted to come out. And again, we have this Two of Pentacles. So I think Spirit is asking you, and I know that we're not into emotional stuff yet, but the Ten of Swords, you know, we're coming off of this Cancer new moon, which is talking about emotion. Hey, Jess. And give me 1 second, I'll update the list, guys. We're just getting started. So with the Ten of Swords and Two of Pentacles, it's like you may be, as I said before, like weighing certain things, like should I do this or should I do that? I think there's some things that you emotionally need to leave behind you, and I think you're aware of what that is. And if you have, you know, stopped some bad habits or left things in the past, I think that's good for you. However, I also feel like, and I feel like I've given this message before, maybe not to you, if you are struggling between making a choice about something, are you keeping yourself in a box, and is it really either or? Is there a possibility for you to integrate both things into your life? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, beautiful energy, Three of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So, hey, Mike, there's a lot going on in this reading, okay? Ace of Pentacles, I definitely see you moving forward and not wanting to spend time in the past. I'm definitely feeling more positive energy around you, shifting of momentum and more energy. I also want to talk about, there's a lot to kind of unpack here, Michelle. I think that you are also using the wisdom that you've learned within romantic relationships to not make the same mistakes moving forward. It's possible that you could have an earth sign enter your life, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. I have Virgo here again. And I see you meeting someone, I would say even in like the next 3 months, if you are single, okay? And I feel like this is someone that's on your level, has the maturity that you're looking for, and you might be a little afraid to kind of put yourself out there again, but I feel like this is someone who is emotionally intelligent enough. Yeah, no, we're not bringing anyone back from the past. I think you need to leave whatever's in the past behind you here. I'm seeing fresh energy moving forward. And we have the Hermit shining the light on the Wheel of Fortune. This is change, this is momentum. The Three of Swords also represents healing. And one of the ways that we can heal our relationship wounds or trauma is through new relationships, right? It's like you kind of have to, even if you're scared, you kind of have to go there to work through some of that stuff so that you can heal it. And I'm seeing you having an opportunity to do that. And I want to say within the next 3 months, what are we in? We're going to be July, August, September. Yeah, maybe like early fall time. I'm seeing someone new come in. I feel like work and finances are doing decent with King of Pentacles. You're able to sort things out and navigate things. I'm also seeing you, I feel like you should be proud of what you've accomplished and really like pat yourself on the back. I think Spirit's like, are you giving yourself enough credit for like how far you've come here? But there is some emotional stuff I think that you're finally like leaving in the past, working through, that you've already done on your own. But I think this relationship opportunity that's coming up for you is going to be another opportunity for you to heal even deeper and maybe not put up with some of the BS that you have put up with before. Spirit, what else does Michelle need to know right now? We have Mars and Cancer in the 4th house. Mars and Cancer in the 4th house. This could be, you tending to your home and taking action. Maybe, and what I was seeing before, like maybe you are painting your home, or you're like renovating, or you're redecorating something that's making it feel very like cozy, calm, nurturing for you with that Cancer, that Mars and Cancer energy. But I'm definitely seeing momentum and movement forward, especially if you felt like you were stuck for a long time. The Hermit is shining his light on the Wheel of Fortune, saying there's healing coming up, and you've change is afoot, my friend. Change is definitely coming. Thank you so much, Mystic. I'll add you. Give me 1 second, guys. We have, and apologies for being tardy, spaciousness. We have striving, and we have true love. Wow. Okay, cool. So, what do I no longer need? Exactly, 10 of Swords. Help me, Spirit, to release whatever people, places, and things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. We have striving. Eventually, the individual's ego to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. And then we have true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, Spirit, and know true love. And I think maybe standing on your own 2 feet and doing the things that you've done, and like the message I was getting about like being proud of like how far that you've come, I think that's going to be very attractive to this partner that you're going to be meeting. Spirit, let's see what else we have for Michelle. Give me 1 moment, guys. and I will update the list. Thank you so much for being here. You can please like the stream. It really helps out the channel. And what else do I have here? We have conclusions are within reach. Yeah, you've started a new chapter. You're turning over a new leaf right now. Confidence is your key to success, and don't let pride get in your way. Now, I don't really think you're someone that has a huge ego here, but what I'm feeling more so is like stubbornness to let yourself fully enjoy this new chapter. Maybe you have some Leo placements. I can't remember. Forgive me, Michelle. But I feel like, you know, Leo's, you have double Leo here. And Leo's a fixed sign, so it can be a little bit stubborn. And Leo does like enjoyment though, but I feel like I'm picking up a little bit of like earth energy too, or maybe you're just a little, I don't know. Yes. Your moon and Venus. Okay. So it's like there's a little bit of maybe hesitancy to change, even though if where you're going is feeling more positive. It's like sometimes we get so used to things feeling a certain way, but allow the change. You know, there's a lot of transition energy going on right now, especially within the planets as well. You know, we just had Jupiter move into Cancer and a couple other things flip-flop around. So we have to let ourselves ease into this change, and it's going to be better to embrace the change than resist it here, because it's going to bring you to this beautiful Two of Cups energy, where you're in the flow and able to receive. So I'm going to leave that one with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much, Michelle. It was so good to see you. I so appreciate you being here. And up next, I have SB. SB, go ahead and post. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go into my email and add to the list. Just uno momento. All right, thank you. Great to see you. All right, SB, we're going to use this. Hello. We have, oh yeah, they're totally fine. I just need to open up my PayPal. 1 moment, please. All right, so on my list, I'm going to go in order of the time I got everything. So I have SB, I have Mystic, and then I have Jess. Cool. All right. SB, let's take a look. SB wants to know, I hope you are well, babe. I want to do a love energy check-in for B. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Yeah, thanks. I took some unexpected time off yesterday, or not yesterday, like this last week. I was just kind of loving the summer energy and hanging out and doing my thing. So I don't know if I don't know. We'll see. I'll come on when I come on. I have a lot of other work going on too, so it's just a lot going on right now. All right, up next, SB. We want to do a love check-in for SB and B. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Spirit, show me the energy between these two. Show me the energy between these two right now. What's going on here? 4 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. We have Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. It's a long time coming over here with the 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, 9 of Swords. There's a little bit of anxiety. Okay, we have the Devil. Now here's what I will tell you. I know you want the love, right? You want that love information. But what I have to tell you is this little boy, this young man, this little boyfriend, okay, I've been saying that a lot lately. My friend has a new boyfriend, and I'm like, your little boyfriend. So, anyway, very attracted to you. Like, I am talking off the charts. This is one of my favorite devil cards ever. Like, and he's thinking about it. I don't know if y'all have been sending, I don't know what y'all have been doing, but this man is a little hot and bothered for you. I also feel like the anticipation is kind of getting, like, I feel like the tensions are palpable. I also feel like there's a little bit of anxiety. I think you feel very at home with each other, but the Seven of Pentacles is like, this is taking forever. Are we really able to do it? Did you guys have, oh Lord, did you guys have any type of, I don't even want to say disagreement, more so like misunderstanding? Because the Page of Swords pointing into this Five of Swords, it's like, long time. Yeah. I think there's a lot of nervousness and anticipation about this next meetup. I think it will happen, but I also just feel like this is going to be one of those things where it's like your heart falls into your stomach and you like, until you guys like see each other, there's a lot of, not since you reconnected. Got it. Yeah. So there could be, you know, whether this is in regard to like travel plans or something, it's going to happen, but there might be some, like I sent you this, but I really meant this type of communication stuff with this Page of Swords, Five of Swords. But I don't think that like that really changes anything, because here you are, this Queen of Wands. It's very desirable. He's wanting to see you. The Chariot, you know, represents traveling, going to see each other, but there is a lot of anxious anticipation here with the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Like, what is this going to be like? Can we make this realistically work? You know what I'm saying? Knight of Cups. I think he definitely is excited. I think that he may be a little bit more romantic this time around than you remember him being in the past. Queen of Wands energy, there's heavy, heavy, heavy attraction here. I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, I think that's only going to get stronger and stronger until you, like, get there. And this is Cancer energy with the Chariot, so it's like, and if you don't even see him till like Leo season or beyond, you're just going to be, you guys are going to be like drooling over each other by that point. But so I guess the message here is things are fine. You guys feel comfortable with each other. There's a lot of attraction here, but don't let this like anxiety or anticipation get the best of you and cause like miscommunication, because at the end of the day, like there's attraction, there is comfortability. I think that you guys are on the same page. We have, and this is like a self-sabotage. We have Saturn and Pisces in the first house. And this is like, you know, Pisces can get really emotionally deep into stuff. In the first house, it's kind of like psyching yourself out. Very much Nine of Swords type of energy, in my opinion, is how I'm interpreting that. Let me see. I'm going to grab my romantic Lenormand. Hello, welcome in. Sharad, welcome. It will be Leo season, yeah. Whew, it's getting hot, honey. We have the Moon, we have the Key, and we have the Fish. So I definitely think it's going to be hot, spicy, but I think in the back of your mind, you're also like, you know, the Fish can represent abundance. The Fish can represent other options as well. And so I think you're like, if you're not going to lock this down and make it serious, like I need to know your intentions. I think you're going to find out. As long as you feel like, you know, you don't have anything to lose by taking this time to figure things out. But I do generally feel like you guys are on the same page. Just don't get in your head too far, because it's like, what's another month? You deserve love, finances, and career. And we have unrequited love here. So the unrequited love card can sometimes represent one person being more in than the other. So you guys are going to have to, in terms of like, if you want to stay friends, fool around, whatever, like, that's clearly going to happen here. But if you want to take this to another level and have a seriously committed relationship, you guys have to really make sure you're both on the same page and want the same things. And I think it would behoove you to keep that in your mind when you're going all in with this, so that you're not in a situation where you're all in and he's still wanting options, or he's all in and you're still wanting options. And I don't think that you guys are really gonna know until you see each other. I think it is important that you see each other. I also think there could be changes when finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You are lovable. You deserve love. So I don't see any reason to stop the train that you're on with this guy. I think you need to F around and find out and see where this thing leads, especially given the history that you guys have. So SB, that's what I got for you, babe. We're going to move on to Mystic. Welcome in. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. I have 3 reading options for your reading pleasure. And yeah, welcome in. Okay. Up next, I have Mystic, then I have Jess. Hey, Benita. You are so welcome. Thanks, SB. Thank you. All right, Mystic, are you here? We can move on to Jess. Unless, I'm going to see if Mystic put it in the chat. Mystic. All right, Jess, go ahead and post. All right, Jessica, going on a group trip to Florida. Welcome to the South, honey. I'm going on a group trip to Florida from Wednesday. Watch out for those shark attacks. JK, JK. Nervous because I don't know anyone besides Patrick. Is what you're nervous. All right. Spirit, show me Jessica's trip to Florida. Show me Jessica's trip to Florida. How's it going to go? 7 of Wands. How will the trip go? How will the trip go? Beautiful, beautiful energy. There is actually, so the beginning of the trip, I think you're going to be a little skeptical of some of the people. I think you're going to be very quiet and observant. And just kind of like sussing out the people that are there. But I actually feel like there's a lot of room for transformation and healing. We have death and we have the 3 of Swords. I'm going to tell you right now, honey, and I've told you this before, Jessica, you have a shark phobia. Oh my God, I'm sorry. No, there were like 2 shark attacks in Hilton Head recently, and I know Florida is even worse than it is here. So anyway, I'm like, but I want to talk about how beautiful this is. Let's forget about the sharks. With the 3 of Swords here and death, I think that there could be something that you're healing within your relationship or something that you're working through. There is going to be sassy time, and I'm telling you right now, Gus, with the Devil and the 6 of Cups and this 4 of Swords, we got 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, honey. If you don't want to get pregnant, I'm just telling you, and you guys, and with the Knight of Wands here, he is not going to be keeping his hands off of you. I will also say, if you are working through something in your relationship, the Angel of the Night is a bonus card in this deck, and this is talking about how like the worst is over of certain things. 6 of Cups definitely represents children, so I'm throwing that. He said one of the girls is a little bougie. So let me talk about this though. So overall, I think you're going to suss it out, but I honestly feel like you're going to be so happy with him. I'm seeing lots of time for like rest, relaxation, happiness, and joy. I think you're going to have a great time on this trip, honestly. We were just in New Orleans, and he called my best friend to joke that I'm going there next year for my 40th. We're going to have a girls trip. I'm so stoked. You guys should meet us up there, down there, over there, wherever we are going, whatever direction we're traveling. Yeah, 7th house, Taurus. Oh, beautiful. Girl, I'm telling you. Venus and Taurus in the 7th house of relationships. Venus, the mother, Taurus, literally it represents life. Opposite of Scorpio, which is death. So if you guys are trying to get pregnant, energy is ripe for that. I don't make any medical predictions. I'm just saying, when I see it, I say it. And I don't see it all the time, but I feel like I've been seeing it for you the last few readings. He loves it. Oh, it's only a draw. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I should tell Newbie and anyone else and be like, y'all, I'm going to be in New Orleans and I want to go to like a voodoo priestess and like do all this crazy stuff. So I am excited. All right, let's see. Jessica. What else? What else? What else do we see about this trip? Mystic, I got you up next. We have wisdom. We have fulfillment. I think you're gonna really Jessica, I know these cards, this is a weird deck. I have the 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Like, this is great. We have flexibility. There may be some things early on in the trip that you guys have to like pivot and shift, but I almost feel like it might make the trip better. Like, you were planning on going to this one place, but you end up going somewhere else, and it's like a really cool experience. So being flexible in the moment and kind of going with the flow, I think is going to help you, which Sagittarius is usually pretty good with that. So I think you're going to have a great... Oh, that's right. Hey, we have breathe. Inhale, exhale, create space within. We have healing, allow light to enter your wounds. Yeah, there's a lot of healing that happens. And it could even be like stuff within the relationship. Your wish is coming true. Celebrate your success. Maybe your ring is coming sooner than you think here. I don't know what your latest talks are about that, but yeah. Yep. Yeah, Jess, things are looking really good. I'm going to leave that with you and Spirit's blessing. Up next, I have the lovely Mystic. Thank you. Donations are open if you're called to donate. Let me know. And then up next, I have Mystic. Oh, I see. Got it. All right. All right, cool. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Whoopsies. Okay. All right. What's HP's current energy towards me? Awesome, Jessica. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get into it. Mystic, let's do it, boo. Yeah, it's gonna be, my birthday is November 21st, so we're gonna plan something 2026. My birthday is like right before Thanksgiving, so, and I also love traveling in like off season because it's just like fantastic. Anywho, all right, Spirit, what's going on? Mystic with HP's energy. What's HP's energy? You know what? Hold on, I want to reshuffle this. What's HP's current energy towards Mystic? HP's HP's energy towards Mystic. HP's energy towards Mystic. I have the Hanged Man, 9 of Cups, Tower, 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. What the hell? I don't know if you're feeling a shift in this connection, Mystic. I'm definitely getting a vibe of being distant here with the Hanged Man. I think they're thinking about the ways or the challenges. The Ten of Wands, like, I don't know if there's burdens preventing you guys from, like, moving forward here. You feel it being very disconnected. Yeah, I think they're focusing on the things, the obstacles that stand in the way of this connection. The way through this, you know, the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, like working together to solve things, working together to figure it out. I also just kind of feel like, but I also don't want to go easy on this guy because it's like, or whoever HP is, because it's like, yeah, we have Temperance here and we have Ace of Pentacles. If you want this, like, figure it out. Like, things shouldn't be hard. We go after things. Things shouldn't be, like, it's a yes or a no. We don't need all of this time to, like, figure things out. I will say that you are not doing anything wrong. The Nine of Cups, I think they think that you're funny. I think they enjoy your energy. They enjoy being around you. But if this person switched up on you and, like, started communicating less with you and just kind of went cold, it's nothing that you did. It could be that this person isn't ready to, like, move forward with something serious. And if that's the case, they need to, like, step up and be a man. And that's it. Just, I'm getting a lot of immaturity from this person. He goes back and forth. He made an environment of distrust, and so you have to decide if you want to entertain that environment. I would keep your options open, because this energy isn't stable. And it sucks. It's like you bring this beautiful light to them, you bring this beautiful energy and all of this joy and fun, and it's like, if you can't lock this down, good luck to you, buddy. Like, good luck finding another mystic, because it's probably not going to happen. And I don't mean to even use language like that, but it's like, I feel like you're such a beautiful, bright light and joy in this person's life, and if they can't recognize it or they're not mature enough to handle that right now, you need to take this beautiful seed and plant it elsewhere. Let me see what else I got for you. Spirit, show me what's going on with this person's energy. I don't think that this person is ready for a serious commitment. I have Uranus in the 6th house, which talks about, like, disruption and change in Libra. And so, like, this person, I don't think it's easy for this person to be balanced right now, and I don't see this person being laser focused. I feel like they're still experimenting and exploring, and you have to decide, and again, entertainment purposes only, you have to decide if you want to deal with that or not, because I think you deserve someone who, like, chooses you and lets you know from the jump straight up. Do you know what I'm saying? Jaded, what's up, girl? At this point, I feel like I have more negative memories. That's why I detached. Good. I mean, yeah, I mean, and if he starts acting right, like, that's a bonus, but I just don't, his energy isn't stable. Like, he is not a consistent person. We'll put it that way. The Tower and Uranus energy, it's like, it's unpredictable. You don't really know how he's going to act one day. And do you really want to be around energy that's, like, it's one thing to be spontaneous and be surprised, but it's like, if you don't know what to expect from a partner, like, day in and day out, that's definitely unsettling and uneasy energy. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. That's what I'm seeing for you. Mystic, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, donations are open. I'm caught up, and we're only 40 minutes in. Thank you. Oh, massive heat wave in Europe. Yeah, we had that heat wave here, and now it crossed the waters, and now is hitting you guys. So it just started. I mean, it's always it's hot here where I live, but it just started to kind of cool down a little bit. So that's what we got going on. Yep, I am caught up. If you're called to donate, let me know. Amber girl. She's been sleeping on this bed all day. Hi, BB. Hi, Habibi. Hi, Mama. Good girl, honey. You're a very good bean. Habibi. You're so cute. No guys whatsoever. Nothing remotely noteworthy. Was it a metal show? You're cute, honeybee. You're cute. Andy, you're very cute. Here she comes after her day-long nap. The queen. Hi, BB girl. The queen. The queen. Hi, BB girl. I need to brush this child out. Hi, baby Gus. You want to show all the people how you feel better, honey? He's like, nope. I want food, mama. What you doing, mama? Gus, what are you doing, Habibi? Hi. Hi, you want sister? Come here. Come here. What? Hey, mama. Bueller. Bueller. Sure, Stella. Yep. Yeah, donations are open. My cats have just kind of taken over the table. Andy, please don't judge me. I need to brush out my daughter, and she's just woke up. And we got Newbie as well, so we can do Stella and Newbie. Stella, go ahead and post.
Alright, Ember, I have to remove you, my honeybee. Come here, mi amor. Come here, my habibi. I'm so sorry, baby girl.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, baby girl. Alright, Stella.
Stella, let's take a look here. Spirit, show us what is coming towards Stella. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. And I got, hey newbie. I got Stella and then a newbie. All right, Spirit, show me what is coming towards Stella. Magician, Gemini energy, this is such a beautiful deck. Spirit wants you to give up on having certain deadlines and timelines when it comes to certain things and really embrace the divine timing of what Spirit has in store for you. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't manifest things, Stella, but you might be putting a little bit too much pressure on yourself here. Why do I say that? Well, we have perspective, which is the Hangman. I have the Seven of Pentacles and I have the Four of Cups. If we wanted to focus on that, we could, but that isn't the point. The point is that you are the magician, and no matter if you also can't compare yourself to other people. So I think what is coming towards you is a perspective shift that you have everything that you already need within you. You have all the tools to create the future that you want. It's not wise to compare yourself, like, and actually a dear friend said this to me last night. You cannot compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 28. Like, you just simply can't do that, okay? And if you feel like there are delays that are happening or something isn't happening as soon as you want it to, don't let this feed your fear. Let this give you more time to perfect the thing that it is that you want. Does this make sense to you, Stella? Another thing that could be, I don't know if you're single, but I'm seeing two different people coming your way. We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And I feel like when it comes to relationships and making commitments, especially with this magician energy, I would take your time, really take your time and get to know people before you make any serious decisions about being in a, like, how committed you want to be with these people. I feel like this is a season of life for you where you're taking your time with a lot of different things, but it might feel a little bit frustrating because you're like, I'm doing all this work and I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, or I'm not seeing the payoff, or I'm not seeing these achievements. And it's like you are building every single day, and you are doing the emotional and spiritual work every single day, and you're building something really incredible for yourself. But because you may not be able to see something like physically tangible, it feels like man, this is taking forever, and is this a waste? And it's not. So to reiterate, I'm seeing two different dating options or romantic options coming your way. Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups. And these could be people that you're talking to at the same time. You could be talking to or dating these guys, and maybe these guys are really different from each other and offer different things. And you're like, I kind of like both of them, and I have to take my time and decide, or maybe I choose myself. But making any decisions out of fear right now is not the way. It's feeling fear, using your intuition and understanding. Let's give yourself the Magician in the Moon. Let's give yourself the credit that you deserve. I've been trying to manifest something, but really, yeah. So I think it's about letting go of the timeline and knowing that the real work is happening on yourself, even if you can't see like a physical result yet, because you're doing the emotional and spiritual work. And sometimes it's up to Spirit's divine timing, not ours. But things are moving. You are becoming healthier and healthier and planting better seeds of manifestation. You just haven't seen, the Seven of Pentacles is you just haven't seen the fruit of your labor yet. It's slow, not much progress. The progress is being made, you just don't see it. Six of Wands, victory. I feel like you're going to be putting in work for a bit. And I feel like there is going to be a victorious moment that feels like it comes out of nowhere because you've been waiting for so long. Like when it finally happens, it's almost like, this doesn't feel real. High Priestess. That exactly was the energy I was picking up on. Especially if this has to do with like a relationship. You owe it to yourself to really take the time and perfect, because I think that revisions, even if you're working on manifesting something, you are allowed to revise that manifestation as you go. And give a little bit of wiggle room for Spirit to do its thing. Does that make sense? But I think I'm also getting a strong 3 months for you. There might be something that happens and it's like suddenly I'm victorious. And it felt like it's taking forever, and now I'm like, oh my God, I can't even believe this happened.
Hey Gus, you're a baby.
All right, Spirit, show me what else is coming towards. What is coming towards Stella? What is coming towards Stella? The answers you need are coming. The end of a tough cycle approaches. A time to give. Being generous of self. Let me see what else I have. I'm going to pull both of my moon decks for you because we have the moon here. It's a nice pairing. We have Venus and Pisces in the 3rd house. Taking your time with communication, being thoughtful and nurturing with the way you communicate to yourself, thoughtful and nurturing with the way you communicate with those around you and within your community. Venus and Pisces in the 3rd house. How can I lovingly talk to myself? How can I lovingly talk to others with all of the wisdom? And this is like High Priestess and Magician energy. Like, you have high capability for, you have a high, I don't know if you're like a manifesting generator in, what is it called? Human design, but like you have a high capacity for manifestation and metaphysical, witchcraft, like whatever type of metaphysical arts that you're into, like you're on the right track, but you have to give up control a little bit and let spirit meet you halfway. That's, I think, where you got to get into that flow where it's like when the ego wants to control it, you're kind of, you got to find that sweet spot, and I feel like you're almost there. Relax. Beautiful. New moon in Cancer, and that was just the latest moon that passed, right? Detoxify. I almost feel like right now, and know your worth, I almost feel like we have double Taurus, Cancer. I'm feeling like you've put the manifestation in, and now you kind of need to let it ride and focus on other things. So it's coming to you. A victory is coming. It's just a little bit slower, I think, than you want. But I think that that's actually a benefit to you, because you get to fine tune any adjustments, especially with the moon, the magician, the high priestess. Like, you got this, girl. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, I have Newbie. And then I'm going to do any last call for donations. And we're going to do Newbie. Thank you so much. All right, Newbie, let's do it. Newbie wants to know what's coming for the month of July. I freaking love this deck. We're going to use the Cosmic Seed for Newbie. Newbie. All right, BB. Last call for donations. Newbie, let's see. I just sat still and it was like, I can sit down now. I can sit down for a moment. I think you're going to be able to take a breather for a minute in the month of, we have Strength here. We have Three of Pentacles. Four of Swords, a time of rest and relaxation. That's what I'm picking up on. Four of Wands, chilling, relaxing at home. King of Cups. Or I'm sorry, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Ooh, look at this King of Wands. Meow. Hi, baby. Gus is saying hi. He's still got his little thing from his IV, but it's growing in. And we have the Two of Pentacles. I know, these cards are gorgeous. This is called the Cosmic Seed. I was able to. We have Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be working on little fun things around the house if you want to. We have the Four of Pentacles, figuring out how to make the most of hi, baby, habibi. I have Pubu a reading, though, little boy. I really have Pubu this reading. Could I have you, sir, please? Thank you so much. Hold on, my little chorizo. I call him my baby chorizo. Hi, chorizo. Says, hi, mama. All right, I'm going to hold this baby and do this reading. All right. So, I have Strength, Three of Pentacles. I feel like in terms of the household, like the kids are doing what they're supposed to do. Things are pretty harmonious. Everyone is working together. The Queen of Cups, which I feel like you very much embody that energy. I think you're just enjoying, because things were so crazy busy, I feel like you guys are you're creating memories and moments where you can enjoy, even if it's just like going to the pool or like playing a game, like family staycation type of stuff. The Two of Swords and you girl, you do not need to be stressing yourself out for any reason. Use this time to your advantage, because I feel like the energy is going to pick up again when like school starts, if you know what I'm saying. So in the month of July, rest as much as you possibly can. They're pulling their weight and being all around kinder. Yeah. So I think things within the home are going well, but I also think that you're kind of like pouring back into them as well. And but at the end of the day, like, you're still the one ruling the roost. You're still the one calling the shots. I mean, I hope that this is a man that I hope you could meet this guy. That would be really nice. Hold on. Let me clear. I'm getting excited over here. But I almost feel like you are holding, instead of being like a Queen of Swords, I feel like you're being the Queen of Cups with the Strength card, where it's like you're encouraging them and everyone is working together harmoniously. And I almost feel like you're realizing that that might be, for whatever season of life that you're going through with the kids, I almost feel like it's allowing you to be this King of Wands, and it's a better approach because you're noticing that things are getting done. You know the saying where it's like, and this isn't the right saying, but it's almost like you attract more, I don't know, you attract more with honey or whatever. And I feel like you're being a little bit sweeter in your approach, and I think that things are smoother this season because of that. You're drooling. And here's the thing, like, there's always going to be big picture decisions that you have to make, and I know we've talked about some of this stuff, like with last call for donations, guys, with like the property and all this stuff. But I feel like, I think in the month of July, you are making a conscious effort, you know, before your other child goes off to school, like, we're going to spend time together, we're going to make memories, like, because these big decisions and these things are always going to be here. Don't stress yourself out. Enjoy your time in your home. Things are feeling loving and restful, but you don't need to make any huge moves or decisions in the month of July. Just kind of being within the flow and being receptive in that Four of Swords energy and that Queen of Cups, that nurturing, loving energy, is going to be very beneficial for you in the month of July. Let's see what else I got. Last call for donations. Day-to-day routine, Jupiter and Aries. There's a lot of different, there's so much to do in terms of like, let's go to the aquarium, let's go have a good time, let's go blah. Like, I almost see you putting together like an itinerary of all the things that you want to do, and that might help you get organized here. Aries and Jupiter in the 6th house. Because if there are several things that you want to do and achieve, you might have to get like organized and say, we're doing this on 4th of July. We're doing this on such and such day. So that you're able to do all the things that you're wanting to do. Spirit, show me what's coming in the month of July for a newbie. We have co-create with Spirit. Learn from the past and make your dreams real. Yeah, I think this is just about allowing yourself to enjoy, because in the next month or two, like, the decisions are still going to be there. Like, you'll still be able to do some of the things that you were wanting to do or take major action on. Right now, it's about being the Queen of Cups and being receptive, and then being the King of Wands when the time is right. Last call for donations. All right, newbie. What else do I have for newbie here? July. Enter the temple of truth and learn to value it. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. Yeah, I think you're finding your flow. Protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. I know I don't have Six of Pentacles here, but I'm just seeing, I had that home card and the nurturing cards, and I just feel like you're going to be at home. When it comes to like, you're doing what you can with what you have. Like, you're not spending tons of money. You're not doing crazy stuff. Like, the Four of Pentacles is a very resourceful card, and it's about doing what you can with the resources that you already have. Even if you want to do some work on your home, like Eight of Pentacles, or make changes, it's almost like you're redecorating with stuff that like you already have, or like moving things around if you want to have a party or whatnot. So that's what I'm seeing, like pretty low-key, loving, receptive energy, being in the flow. Newbie, I'm liking the energy here. That's what I got for you, boo. Alright guys, I am going to, very nice. Yeah, this was a really beautiful, easy peasy, good feeling read. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling this summer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I haven't been on, because I just was like chilling and enjoying life, like kick back in the pool. Mystic, you got it. Alright. I got Mystic for one more. Awesome. Go ahead and post, Mystic. It's going to be, honey, give me the messy. Give me the messy. I might need a different deck. I might need a different deck for this. Spirit's already like, I might grab a traditional tarot for this one and see the brass tacks on this baby. All right. Is TB lying to HP about being attracted to him? Ooh. Okay. Let's take a look. I don't know what I want to do. I think, you know what? I think I want this one. We'll use the tarot. Baby girl, Habibi, come here, honeybee. One moment, please. Let me remove my feline.
Come here, Habibi. You stink. You stink, Habibi. You're cute.
All right. Girl, listen, I heard it all. I feel like I am the Jerry Springer of tarot readers, and I'm here. I'm not here to judge you. I am here to help, okay? Let's get into this. So, is TB lying to HP about being attracted to him? Because TB doesn't want HP to be with you. Is TB lying to HP? So that's the first part of the question I'm going to ask. Spirit, show me. Is TB lying? Why you always lying? Why you always lying? And this is a good gender bending deck as well, so I feel like this is maybe why I chose this. Here's the energy that I'm getting, Mystic. I don't necessarily think they're lying about being attracted to them, but they definitely don't want them with you. Why do I say that? The King of Pentacles is like, I am the top of the totem pole, and you should be with me. And so they're spinning. It's more so that they're spinning and maybe talking a little crap on you rather than lying about being attracted. I think that they are actually attracted to them. And I also feel like second time he tried to ruin your, yeah, there seems to be more shade toward you than them actually being attracted to them, but I do think that they are attracted to them. Like, if given the opportunity to be in a relationship with this person, and I also feel like they're fighting for it. They're fighting for it. Their communication, they're trying to like spin stories. And so I think that they could be telling lies about you, but I don't think that they're lying about being attracted to them, okay? We have the King of Cups. I actually think that oh Lord, we got 3 kings here. Here's the deal, okay? I think that, I want to make sure I'm using the right, I think HP is getting annoyed at TB. I think HP is like, can we just stop talking? Like, why are you keep bringing this up? Like, they're actually getting annoyed about it. And they might eventually tell you some of this, of what's actually going on here. I do not think that HP wants to be with them. That's the sense that I'm getting. I think that all of this, they see how hard they're trying and they're working and all the story they're spinning, and it's actually, do you know what? I think this is one of the reasons why they've become a little bit distant, because they have this person that keeps talking trash, and I think this is all going to backfire on TB, because I think that it's part of the reason HP has been distant. And I think that the more that they do this, HP is going to be really turned off. Like, this is not a way to get to their heart. And King of Swords, I think they may cut off TB. Not, like, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm going to actually grab Dark Romance. 6 of Cups. I don't know if these people have history or they go back to childhood. We have the Star. TB is desperate for attention here. Desperate for attention. What other dark energy is at play here going on with Gossip. They are, so I don't think they're lying about being attracted to them, but they're lying about you. They're telling stories about you to paint you in a bad light. That's what I see. Get away. I think TB is doing the most, and it's a real turnoff to them. TB is fixated in finding out who I like and keeps spreading rumors when we were never even friends. Yeah, because they're a psychopath. Future. I do not think that, and to go back to your other reading, if HP is not consistent with you and TB is a psycho, you may want to just disengage from the whole thing. I want to see what advice to even give you here. I don't even know what deck I should grab next. I don't know if this is the right choice, but I'm going to grab it anyway because I want to give you some advice here. I want to give you some advice in this situation, Spirit. What advice does Mystic need to hear about this right now? Cool your emotions. Like, don't let this get the best of you. Take a breather. Yeah. I think that so here's what I will say. I wouldn't get involved. I would like block, delete, ignore like social media on your phone, whatever. I would pretend that TB does not even exist. And I don't know if there's I don't know if you have mutual friends or if it's like hard to stay away from this person, but I would literally pretend that they are dead. And in regard to HP, if they can't make their mind up about you, you should probably cool your jets with them until they come begging, knocking down your door. Okay, good. TB's been blocked. Yeah. They just need to stay away from you. I think it's weird that they would, I don't know if you guys are running in a small circle or small community, but I would just stay away from this person. Let your fears dissolve. Yeah. Girl, they're not gonna, I don't know that this necessarily would happen again, and I would just, stay far away from this TB person. But yeah, they're kind of crazy and desperate here with the star energy. They're like really doing the most. Focus on having fun in your own life. We have Mars in Aquarius in the 5th house. So, like, I want to explore and try some new fun things this summer and have a good time and focus on living my best life. I don't want to, this is really like being unbothered and having lots of chill and being the opposite of TB, honestly. So celebrate life, have some fun, do your thing, and yeah, getting these people off your mind, I feel like, is going to be the best prescription for you to get away from the crazy. You know what I mean? Mystic, thank you so much. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Yeah, exactly. Well, and the other, or it's like if you're going out with your friends or you start a hobby or you do something, like you can go meet other friends or other potential dating options. You don't, I'm saying don't focus on these two and don't have fear about them. I would expand your horizons, go to new places and try some new things maybe that you would think sound fun. Things that you haven't tried before with that 5th house energy, and even maybe like date some new people or other people in the meantime. Because if you're not tied down to anybody, you have I would entertain if you like them. I would entertain your other options. The 5th house is also about short-term dating. Let these people take you on a date. Explore what's going on over there, and even if you do have feelings for HP still or whatever, it's like, if they're not gonna be reciprocal with you, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. And if there's someone, a nice person that wants to spend time with you and take you on a date, like, go for it. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, baby? So I will leave that with you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Summer, I'm kind of just being ho-hum with readings. I don't really have a set schedule. I love to come on Mondays, but I don't know when I'll be back on. But hopefully soon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye!